Take 3 breaths up. Hello. 2. Hello. Good morning. And then 1 more. Really good. We're going to grab the dynaband. So take your dynaband and we're going to start with the overhead. Your arms are going up. Your band is coming down. So you have a medium band. Now when you're doing this one, as everyone comes in, I'm going to just repeat the cues. So when you're ready, good morning, we're going to be lifting up the heels. So we're doing 2 things at once. We've got calf raises going on, getting the bottom half of our body warming up. We've got our dynaband pulling down. Good morning. And then we're going to add our deliberate breath. So you're breathing in your nose and filling up your belly, your ribs, and your heart with the air. And you're exhaling out the nose if you can. That's wonderful. Okay, let's take 5 more here. Good to have everyone back. 4 and 3 and 2 and then 1. Really good. Now we're going to do a bicep curl. You can take your band underneath 1 or 2 feet. So you've got a weight that feels like you could do 20 repetitions with your band. So exhale as you pull up. Now your shoulder blades are down the back. Your wrists feel neutral. 7, 8. I like how you're lowering it with control and lifting with control. Good. Chest is open. Knees are soft. 12, 13, 14, 15, these are the picking up muscles. These pick up things. 17, items. 18, 19, I love it. And then 20, now you're going to step off. You're going to put the band at your upper back. Now to prep, I'm going to open up the feet a little bit so that if you would like to add on a squat, your feet are ready. Your hands are on either side. I'm going to gather the extra tension. Now we're going to go 2 things at once. Push out, and I can tell I already have to adjust, so if you need to as well, go for it. Push out, make it to where you can lengthen your elbows, but you do feel some tension and you got to work for it a little bit. The squat part is a second position squat, heels heavier than the toes, knees in line with the second toe. Now our breath, breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose if you can. That's it. Neck is easy. Sometimes I'll just shake the head to make sure there's no tension in that neck. You got it. We're going to do 10 more. And you can go self-select through your range of motion. If everything's feeling good in your joints, you can go pretty low here. Good, Jean. 5 more. 4 more. We're going to add a little bonus at the end. 3 more. 2 more. Now we're going to stay a little bit low for a bonus, so let's add a little pulse with our arms in our squat. We're holding. 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, and stand back up. Gorgeous. Now we're going to take the band at the head, one hand's at the low back, and we're going to pull the top arm up. Now if you can do another calf raise here, let's go for 2 things at once. 4, and I'm doing a little momentarily pause. 5 at the top. 6, 7, yep, both heels up. 8, good. 9, 10. Now we want 10 more. I do have a little abdominal contraction as we pull the ribs down to protect the low back from getting too inwardly curved. 14, now it's getting a little harder in the tricep. 15, if it's too hard, give yourself a little bit of slack in the band. Should be feeling warm here in the back of that arm. 2, good job. 1 more, I love it. So now this hand is going to take the band. This hand's at the lower spine, and do an exhale to push the elbow long and check your length. If you need more band, grab it. If you need less, do that. And then if you're feeling pretty good, that's right, we're adding on the lift. A little momentary balance. Good. Strong ankles on these so they're not kicking out to the side. All the toes have equal weight. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Very good job. Now we're going to let that down. Grab a sip and meet me on the ground. Now I'm going to have a little heavier band handy. Grab a sip, have a heavier band handy. Ideally, you can go to the ground without using your hands. This heavier band, or you can also use 2 bands as a trick, goes around your feet, right around the heel arch. Cross your band like an X. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Now you're tall, so we've got our posture muscles working as well. So you're going to pull your elbows past your ribs. I'm going to turn to face you. Good. Good, Jean. I can see you. Yes. And pull. Both elbows at the same time. You got it. 6, 7. If you don't feel it, walk your hands more forward. That'll give you more tension. I have different band tensions as well. I've got a purple right here, so a blue can be good too. All right, try 10 more. We do want strong back muscles. The back of your shoulders are also working. This is so good for upright spine. Exhale. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3. Should feel good to work the back. All right, guys. Now on one side only, do 10 in a row. So you're going to turn right and pull right. Now I'm going to stay on this right for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're doing great. 8. Tall through the spine. 9, 10. Now do the other side. Here we go. 10, 2, and you're rotating your torso. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Upper back moving. 8, 9. Terrific. Now you're going to let the band out. And if you have a lighter band or a medium band, take that one around your feet, your heel arch. If you have the same band, that's okay. Just change your grip. Now I'm crossing this band like an X, putting the elbows beside the body, opening up the forearms. Keep your elbows glued. This is rehab, prehab. External rotators. That looks great, Polly. Good. Open your forearms to the side. This one feels good. It should feel like your stabilizers are getting strong. The back of your muscles that keep your shoulder healthy. And they help keep your shoulders open so that they don't get rounded forward. So practice putting your shoulder blades down in your back pocket. Your neck is long. There's no tension as your shoulders are not near your ears. They're down the back. All right, try 10 more. Wrists should feel healthy as well. Good. You're tall in your spine. And you're breathing. 2. You got it. And then let that go for a moment. Now I'm going to have us take a sip and then do a stretch. So for me, I'm going to cross my feet. If you want to sit crisscross, you can any way you want. This is arms open like a T, and then add a turn. Now I'm going to catch the floor and my thigh, rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, open up the arms. Exhale, rotate. Does each side feel the same? Does one side feel different? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to face me and you're going to put your legs out long. I'm going to turn just so you can see me. We're going to do a bicep curl. So place the band around the heel arch. Lean back a little so you've got this scooped out abdominal. Bend your elbows. I'm going to make mine even. So both your right and left side are even. Good. If you need it harder, lift your elbows up. If you need it easier, lower your elbows. So you see how you can adjust that. Yep. Neck is soft. Good. All right. We're going to take 10 more. Good. You look good. You're probably looking towards the toes. 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to be sitting up tall. Take the hands beside your hips and pull. This is a low. I'm going to turn so you can see me, but you're low in your arms and you've got this upside down V. Pull. Feel your rear deltoid, your lats. Looking good, guys. So it's feeling good in the upper body, in the arms. These are all muscles that help keep our posture upright so we don't get rounded forward. This tricep, the back of your arm might even feel it. The rear shoulder feels it. Your posture muscles are keeping your back upright and you're breathing fully through your nose and out through your nose. All right, we're going to 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, just let your hands rest in your lap and do a little mobility. So pretend you're trying to make as big a circle as you can with your shoulders, and your scapula should glide all around. Healthy scapula glide. Now we're going to take our arms, kind of like you have this hugging soft circle, go out. So out. You are almost as high as your shoulder, but you are just a little bit shy of that height. So you can see my hands are not quite as high as my shoulder. Rear fly, rear deltoid. You look great. Open up. It's kind of like you have a soft circle, your arms like a big hug. And we're going to do 10 more. Feel the back of your shoulders. And you're tall. And you're breathing. Should feel like it's working in the back of that arm. 3, 2, and 1. Ah, now we're going to take a stretch. I'm going to sit this way. You can sit any way you want. Go up and over. Now one way is put your hand down. Another is to put your hand across. So just see what feels good for you today. I'm going to put my hand down today. Rotate down like you're trying to look at your foot. And breathe into that rib cage. Rotate up. Open up. Feel your obliques. All right, get ready. Go to the other side. And it's even nice, you're even reaching through your fingers. Rotate down. Rotate up. All your respiratory muscles. It's going to provide great energy today. Take an inhale. And an exhale to let that go. Good job. Grab a sip. We're going to sneak in some core. We're going to do a plank and we're going to do a back extension. So grab a sip if you'd like it, and then we're going to do a forearm plank. And this is not a weight training. This doesn't have a band. It doesn't have a hand weight. But you're going to assume a plank pose. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders. And hold that plank. Now, if it's too hard, go to your knees. And if it's too easy or you'd like a little spice, do an isometric plank, which means you're going to pretend you're pulling your forearms to your toes and your toes to your forearms. And when you do that, it feels like your abs add 10% more contraction. Hold, hold. You're doing great. Strong thoughts. And then rest your body. Now, you're going to rest your body, but you're on your forearms, or if you would like to put your hands on the floor and go up a little higher, you notice how this is so good for the back. And now we're going to do our back extensions. So place your fingertips near your temples. Leave your toes down on this one. Go up with your upper back and down. Go up and down. 3, this is for your spine, your back muscles, building bone density as well. 5, we're strengthening the back. 6, which is so important to stay upright. 7, 8, do 2 more and then we're going to hold a swan. 9. Now let your forearms or your hands push you up to a swan stretch. Shoulder blades are down. 5, enjoy. 4, good. 3, this is an exercise you can do every day. 2, so good. All right, let's do a child pose. So push yourself back. You can push your hips back to where your knees are happy. Inhale. And then we're going to stand up, ideally without using any hands. So one way is you put a foot, there you go. Michelle, you got up in like 0.2 seconds. Good. It's easier now, right? Okay, you're gonna do some bicep curls. So you're gonna need a weight that you can do this with, probably 5 to 10 pounds. So let's do, or do you have your, Polly, do you have your hand weights? You got them, girl. Jugs of water work too. Good. Big jugs of laundry detergent work. Yep, 5. Find something that stresses the muscles to have more than they're used to, and the muscles will respond by getting stronger. Good. Notice how your body's tall. You're not leaning forward or back. You're just tall the whole time. You got it. Good. Knees soft. All right, I have us at 5 more. I have us at 2 more. You're doing great. Okay, if you can, hold on to those weights. Open up a little bit. Sit in an imaginary chair and stand. Sit in an imaginary chair and stand. Sit. So this is also called suitcase squats. So you might have this image that you're picking up suitcases from the floor. 5. Chest is like a flashlight shining forward. 6. Bend the hips back. 7. Now your heels should feel heavier. 8 than your toes. Let me see your heart the whole time. 9. Good. One more. Inhale. 10. Really good. Now, the hand weights are going to face you. You're going to lift up your elbows. Yes. Nice. And your wrist should feel good. So for me, the wrists just go along for the ride. I'm not forcing the hand weights vertical down. They're kind of diagonal because the wrist feeling is more important than you want your joints to feel good. Good. Now your neck is easy. If you're not sure, just move your neck a little. It should feel easy to move. Knees are soft. Good. Elbows out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let those down for just a moment. We're going to do 2 things. One is a foot up, and so calf or inner thigh. Either interlace your fingers and take a shoulder stretch, or you can take cow face. So choose which stretch you'd like to take. Good. Inhale. Gracefully place your hands into prayer pose. Lower the foot down. Do the other one. Good. That's a calming gesture to put your hands together. So notice how that feels on your body. And then we're going to go to the cow face. Other side. Good. Tall. You're helping your posture for the rest of the day by setting it today. Now the challenge would be place your hands together in prayer pose. Notice how calming that is. And then lower that foot. Beautiful. Grab a sip if you'd like. We're going to go into deltoids after this. So our lateral raise, probably 3 to 8 pounds. And let's go out like a T. Perfect. 2, about shoulder height. 3, neck is soft. 4, 5, so important to have strong shoulders. 6, love it. 7, 8, 9, 10, knees soft. 11, 12, breathing in the nose. 13, good strong mind, building our body. 15. Get used to that feeling of strength in your body. It's your norm. Your I am messages, I am strong, I am healthy, I am vibrant, I am radiant. One more, feel that radiance. All right, give your shoulders a little bit of a circulation here. Now, if you can, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and you're gonna lower and lift. Good. I got a backup plan if I see something I need. So Jean, if you want your hand weights, you can have them. And yeah, there you go, because I'm gonna add on a little hammer. So if it's too much and you can't do it, don't worry. Just do what you can. And bend your elbows like you've got a hammer in your hand. Yep, there you go, Michelle, that was it. Just try 3 more. I think we got it right. Now, do you feel you're working on your balance? Now, you're gonna get ready. Let the back foot go to the front foot. Let that other foot go back. Now, you're in a railroad track, not a tightrope. Bend and straighten, lower your body and lift. And just like you guessed it, Jean, good. We're gonna bend and bend. Now I'm gonna turn so I can see you. Breathing in your nose and exhale out through your nose. Now you do the layer that you can. This is for you. Polly, that looks good. Michelle, that looks good. Good, and then Michelle, go more down and less forward. Does that make sense? So your front knee doesn't have to go so forward. Yes, take 2 more. And then come back. Now your feet are together. You're gonna put your hand weights here. Michelle, sorry, not Michelle, Polly, can you do this one? And if not, go forward to a mummy arm. Does that work? Yay! Okay, good. 2, yep. 3, 4, yep. 5, oh yeah, you have the other weights, that's right, yeah. 6, I forgot you had the 2 sets. 7, good. 8, 9. Now when you lift your arms up, you wanna feel like your abs are helping you. So they're pulling your ribs down a little bit. All right, the last 5, because I know these are harder, so if it's getting too hard, grab a smaller weight. And Polly, you might feel like this actually is a good weight for these overheads. So, or if not, just you can always do more, or grab a different weight if you need to and you have another weight, guys. 2. So you feel fatigue in the final reps. 1. Now, let that down. Good job. This is prayer pose. Together, up your back and open your shoulders. Looks good. Nice. And if you're up for a little challenge, hold a tree for 5, 4. This is a great thing to practice, the one-legged balance for preventing falls. Keep your hands, switch it up. Just touch base. There you go. Nice, Jean. Head back a little bit. Yeah. There, that probably feels better too. And then lower that down. Just kind of shake it out. Knocking on the door of life is a Qigong move. We're going to sway. Big breath. We're going to take our arm weights forward. I think you'll need your jugs on this one, Polly. So you're going to grab your hand weights that are probably between 5 and 8, or 3 and 8, and then go forward. And go forward. So probably between 3 and 8. Now, yeah, now let me show you some tricks though. If you need a trick, you say, oh, this is getting kind of hard. You could do a trick that looks like this, right, left. So that's another trick. Otherwise, take 6 more with me. Double. 5, good, and strong mind. 4, body strong. 3, I'm filling it with fresh breath and healthy activity. 2, starting my day off with some good healthy movement. Let's do 1 more. One more, and then let those hand weights down. And you probably know what stretch is coming up. Cross a foot. I bet you know. And half moon. I'm sort of predictable this way. I love to do this stretch. We do it every class, but it's just such a good one. The rotations also get all those nuances, and you are helping your breathing muscles this way. And breathing is your energy. Breathing is your mood. So just send the breath through the nose into all those little crevices. If you could imagine your lungs, all your alveoli have plump new breath. They're fresh with new breath. Let's go up, cross, go over. Now getting this rib cage, the front, the side, the back, the low, the high. Another image could be you're painting a room and you want color all over that wall. So just breathe in and send breath to every single corner of that side of your ribs, all the ribs. Now we're going to open up the feet just a bit, hands on your thigh. And this one's called a football twist. Drop your right shoulder, and it really doesn't matter what side. We're going to do both, but just drop a shoulder and turn like you're trying to look, rotate. This should feel good on your back. Inhale. Now come forward, drop your other shoulder, and use your leg as a little leverage. So turn, you're rotating your back, you're rotating your back. And then when you're center, you're using your hands as a little support. Just flex, extend like cat-cow, like we do on the hands and knees. Cat-cow, and then go all the way up on this last one. Go all the way up. Take the feet together and lift up and take a big breath of sunshine, a big breath of fresh spring air. And let your hands come together and take a moment. Feel that sense of radiance and vibrance. We're going to set an intention to stay closely connected to that. And one more quick share. We had 2 more baby goats yesterday. We've had 4 baby goats in the last 3 days. If that doesn't make your day, I don't know what